Hello, everybody. This is Chad Perry with Easy Bass of Louisiana. I'm the Chief Operations Officer there, and I'm back with Nathan Norseworthy, our General Manager. And it's the Bath Blueprint. Hope that you're ready to go with some valuable information. Maybe you've been thinking about a walk-in shower. Today, we're talking about that awesome topic, walk-in shower. So, Nathan, why a walk-in shower? Why would anyone want one of those?
Yeah. Well, in my experience, the walk-in showers is the majority of what we do here at Easy Baths, and most of the time, I feel like people are doing it for safety reasons. People want to be able to get in and out of their shower without having to step over typical tub, those old cast iron tubs, usually about 15 inches. Those big garden tubs are usually closer to around 20 inches or so, which are very tall. And sometimes they can get even taller than that. So I think one of the big issues is not people getting in their tub, it's getting out of their tub, where a lot of people have trouble with. So over time, people are wanting something to be able to get in and out of easier. All of our showers are ADA compliant as far as the step in and out.
Right.
So it makes it much easier for them to be able to shower. We have lots of different options for people with different types of seats, lots of different accessories, different ways for them to shower even while they're sitting in the back of their shower. We have different handhelds and hoses and different types of shower heads and lots of different ways for them to be able to shower in a much easier way. So I think for the most part, especially on the installation side of it, whenever I've gone to people's homes in the past, most of the time, the reason they're doing this is for that accessibility to be able to get in and out of their shower much easier. And I know for a long time you were doing sales as well. Yeah, I'm sure that's probably the same thing you probably ran into.
It is, yeah. If folks are wanting to stay in their home as long as possible, and they really they don't want to have the conversation, and it's a hard conversation to have. But what if that day comes when I actually need a little help taking a shower, right? And so people start to prepare their bathroom for that day so that their spouse maybe can help them, or, God forbid, maybe someone else needs to come and help them bathe. Well, there's some steps you would need to take to prepare for that. Some people think, oh, I love this beautiful new sliding glass door. That doesn't help with accessibility. So they need to focus more on a shower curtain instead of a glass door, right? And then if they're thinking about a grab bar, the thing that comes to my mind all the time, Nathan, you can tell me what you think, when we're taking those before pictures and we see the grab bars with the suction cups on them, nothing infuriates me more than to see a grab bar with suction cups, knowing that some senior adult, or maybe my mom or my dad or a grandma or a grandpa, is going to be reaching to depend on a suction cup to hold them up if they're falling. So we have a tremendous supply of beautiful grab bars of every finish. And so if you like the Aura bronze, those are out there. If you like black and that's your color, those are out there. You've got your chrome finish that's there, or your stainless steel, or, there's so many options that make them look beautiful and not so medical, but it's going to hold their body weight, even someone like me. So maybe you could talk about that. How do we prep the wall so that none of those grab bars stands the test of, 300 or 400 pounds?
Yeah, I think that the big thing for me, I know when I was an installer, and the thing that we push on our guys that are going out there and doing those installs is, at the end of the day, the look of a new shower is great, right? Everybody wants that beautiful shower, that wow shower, and we want that as well. But I think at the front of our minds is always, for me, and what I like to push on guys, is the safety aspect of it. We're there to take care of people and make it a safe shower or bath for them. So all of our seats, all of our grab bars, all of those things, we put lots of blocking in the walls and different things to where we can screw those grab bars in. There's never a doubt that those things are going to pull out, pull off the wall, fall off. There's no worry from the customer that they're going to go and grab that and pull up and it's going to come out. There's no worry that they're going to go sit on a seat and that it's going to fall out of the wall, So we make sure, and we go the extra mile to make sure we have proper blocking in the walls, for our seats, for our grab bars, for shower doors, things like that. So all of that requires 2x4s, 2x6s, sometimes double blocking for certain things that we put in the walls. All of our grab bars, all of our seats, again, they meet all of those AD. They actually surpass all of the ADA requirements. I mean,
Okay, I'm going to interrupt you because you've used this thing twice now, and nobody out there really knows what you're talking about, Nathan. But what is this thing called ADA that you've talked about?
yeah, so there's a lot of different rules for whenever you go into homes.
The American Disabilities Act.
Right. And so there's guidelines on how much a grab bar has to hold, how much weight a seat has to hold, how tall the height of the shower base is whenever you get in it. I mean, it has, toilet heights, all these lots of different things. You have to be ADA compliant for lots of these different things. So if you go to the ADA and you look at all these different things, we meet or exceed every one of them as far as all the materials that we use. We don't use anything that's not ADA compliant. And like I said, our stuff goes way above what those minimum requirements are. So you can go online, look at all the different ADA requirements, especially in like a bathroom where we're working. And you want to always make sure that whatever you're buying, and a grab bar with a suction isn't going to
It's not it.
meet those requirements.
Please don't buy that.
Right. We go into homes all the time, and um it really is something that whenever we go in there and we see people that have that, your heart does kind of like go up. You're like, guys, we don't want, like, don't use that, like, we need to get you a grab bar that's actually going to hold something, because I always, whenever I installed, the way I looked at it was, and I always try to keep this in my mind, was if I'm installing this for my grandmother,
Yes, that's the way.
how would I install it?
Yep.
And if I was installing this for my grandmother, and I have done some things for my grandmother, I've done a shower for my mother, and some other family members, that's the way I would want to install, because I always think that's someone else's grandmother, that's someone else's mother or father or what have you. And I want them to be protected. I want them to be able to take a safe shower. I don't ever want anything to come back and somebody have a slip or a fall or get hurt in a shower that I put in. So we always go above and beyond and make sure. One of the great things our guys do whenever we're installing is they take pictures along the way. So whenever they get to the job, they're going to take pictures after everything is demoed out.
Right.
And that way we have a clear view of what's in there. They take pictures of the blocking they put back into the walls. And that's before we put new sheetrock up and we put all the new materials back up and everything like that. And in that way, we know that they're putting the proper blocking in. We know that they're, for instance, we had a job this week that's going in with a heavy frameless shower door. Beautiful glass, thick glass. That glass is very heavy. It requires blocking on the walls. And, I'm able to go pull up those pictures and see the blocking that's in the walls.
Absolutely.
Or we put our sheetrock up. And now I know, and I feel safe, and we check those every time to make sure that before we go out and put that heavy glass up, because it is heavy,
It's going to hold.
it's going to hold.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think the big thing is just making sure every single job that we go out to is safe and ADA compliant. And like I said, that's we everything we use, we make sure before any product that we've ever used that it is ADA compliant. And usually on the box or on the website, it always has that information on the ADA.
Yeah. So our ADA safety shower, and this is what you would want to make sure of, not only is it ADA compliant, but literally the benches are going to be able to hold someone not only my size, but even bigger. And if I were to be in there and lose my balance and grab the grab bar, it's going to hold so that I don't fall down, but I can still regain my balance and stand or move to the bench and be safe to continue my shower. And that's what we're talking about: safety, security, accessibility. Someone, if they needed to, could even get into the shower to help. If you have an older senior adult that needs help, they can get in there and help them with anything that they would need. And if they started to fall, they could grab a grab bar and they could stay standing. If they need to stand beside them, they could grab a grab bar. We do entry grab bars. We do soap dish grab bars. We do grab bars that are right by the bench so people can get up and get down. And it doesn't have to look all medical. It can look beautiful, but you're still safe and secure. And that's what it's all about. If any of this information has been interesting to you, or you just have more questions now and you want answers to, then go ahead and contact us at the phone number that's on the screen, or it's as simple as easybaz.com.